This all started a year ago when me and now ex, who we'll call Katie, joined my best friend's game after she begged for weeks. We joined a week before session 0, and I decided to try a character that I've always wanted to try. My buddy, who was the DM, had made a homebrew race that nobody wanted to try and texted me about it. He tells me it's an astral elf, which fits the Bladesinger character I was going to make. I tell Katie, and she tells me, "No, you're gonna play a half-orc paladin." I tell her the character doesn't fit me, but the elf character fits me perfectly. This brings tears to her eyes and makes her shout at me, "You don't love me," super loudly, which grabs my parents' attention. My dad runs up, and since my mom was sleeping after chemo, my dad made her leave. The next day at school, she tells me she loves me and makes me feel bad about wanting to use a different character from the one she wanted. I apologize, stupidly, and agree to play the paladin. I meet up with my buddy and tell him that I'm playing a paladin half-orc, which upsets him a little. But he agrees and tells me to make up a backstory. I come up with a pacifist priest who loses his faith and goes on a crusade to slaughter all the undead in Toril. Of course, Katie tells me, "No, you're a knight who fell in love with my character." A bit annoyed, I agree with her backstory. Session 0 finally comes, and my buddy tells the party that he plans to run Storm the King, and I just facepalm. My last character's backstory was perfect for this game. Katie sees me facepalm and she asks me, "What's wrong?" I tell her I'm fine and just listen to the DM. My buddy stops talking, and so we start making our character sheets. I make a character that was basically just the character that my girlfriend wanted. We start in a tavern and some assassins walk in. I tell the DM that I make fun of them for being short, but my girlfriend butts in and says, "No you don't, you compliment them." Annoyed, I say no, and she replies by attacking me. The DM tells her to roll, and she does. Nat 20, and I fall down. The party tries to stop her, but no, one rolls well enough, and I get stabbed while I'm down, and die. I'm furious and tell her to leave me alone. The DM pulls out a sheet, and he tells me it's a giant hunting astral elf Bladesinger. I get happy again and accept the sheet. Katie is now the one fuming about my new character. She says, "Give that sheet back, or I'm going to leave you." I tell her, "That's fine," and she starts to cry. The DM tells her, "Don't cry in here, cry outside." And so she runs out. She doesn't come back, and I have a blast. The next day, she tells me, "I hate you. We need to break up now." I tell her, "That's fine," and block her number. I haven't heard from her since, and I now have a new and caring girlfriend. The last thing I heard about Katie was that she dropped out and was involved with some 20-year-old dude. I forgot to mention, I'm 16 and she was 17. Katie, huh? Sounds more like a Karen to me. This goes to show that it's important to play D&D with anyone you want to have a relationship with, in order to see their true colors. What do you all think about this situation?